It's 7:48 a.m. Sunday, August 20th, 2017. Excuse me. This won't make it out. That won't make it out. This video won't make it out for a while. Still going through hell, dealing with pretty much everything now. The situation on the other side's insane. I'm done working with it, waiting on it. Done dealing with some people. All that matters to me at this point is getting out of here, finishing what I have to leave. That's kind of where I've been, but that's definitely where I am now. The morons on the other side, it's incredible. What they do, out of not knowing, out of not caring, out of arrogance, is ridiculous. Excuse me. And I am the old one. I'm the oldest one there is. I am the final piece of Arae that's got to come in this body and fix stuff. I'm sick and fed up of having lives. I'm sick and tired of this one because I have stuff I have to do. I've said before, so many of you have wanted to go back in body so you can get bigger and stronger. It's also about developing and evolving, but when you get to the point where there's too much pressure on you while you're in a body, having a life, the abuse, then you build up abuse frequencies and it can actually make you sick. But I've told you that as you, and some of you are huge, really cool, but things need to be taken care of properly. When you're in a body, your energy is just shaking it for the experiences you go through. And when you're huge and incredibly powerful, you're incredibly massive as energy. You're so thick, it's ridiculous. The smaller parts of the smallest pieces of you, almost like callus coming off your skin while you're in the body, and the rest of you floating outside, you literally come off, and they come off, and they become little individuals. It's amazing. And when they break off, that's part of your power. I mean, it doesn't take away from you. Yeah, I mean, that's the last thing I'm concerned about. They have their part. They were part of you. They no longer are. But they also don't have the understanding. The knowledge that you have is like a focal point that stays inside your energy. When I talk to stuff in spirit, excuse me, sometimes I'll just see them, and I go to them, and I talk to them in spirit. But when I do, I'm talking, I can see them as a person, that they want to show me or whatever. If I want to, and when I want to, I go to that energy field, and I literally see the focal point of it, and I go into it. That's how I finished killing that original first being male and female. What I tell you today, a lot of people are going to have issues with, I don't give a crap. I don't give a damn. Do I usually? No. Do I Today, especially not. I'm done. I'm done playing with this game. I'm done playing with the morons on the other side. I'm done dealing with the ineptitude of everything over there. I'm done dealing with all the things I have to deal with here in body. I'm tired of it. I have a job. It's like you're a fireman and the house is just starting to catch on fire. And part of it's been put out, it's still smoking. It's gonna, it's got to be put out. And you can't get to it. You put most of it out and then you got pulled away and you're like, no, this has to be finished. Well, that's how I feel. Except it's a lot more intense than that. Some of you already know what I am. Everyone doesn't. I mean, that's fine. It's not that I don't care about them. It's just that I don't care. I really don't. It's not about me. It's never been about me. It's about hope. It's about helping you wake up, trying to wake up as many of you as possible to discover who you are, so you make your own decisions better, so you become your full self. Think of yourself waking up in the morning, getting out of bed, and you really just can't wake up. And you're walking around just, tired and everything. Compare what you can do then with later on when you're fully awake. That's on a scale of 1 to 10.5 of what it's like when you awaken to who you really are. Thanks for the glass, sweetie. Ta-da. Whoops. Cool, huh? Excuse me. Anyway, I'm so fed up with this shit. When you're in a body, you're so pent up and frustrated from what you're going through, especially when those of you that have abuse frequencies in you still. Most people here do. A lot of them do. Then literally your energy's vibrating. It's like a pot of water boiling. And then the stronger you are, the bigger the boil. Then you're still in the body, and what happens? Little pieces of you come off. And it's sentient, it's spirit. Some of that stuff is spirit. What breaks off has to be spirit, not just energy. The energy stays. The spirit just kind of comes off, little pieces, comes through the rest of the aura, just breaks away and poof. Excuse me. And they've never had a life. They're stupid. They're fracking stupid. And easily manipulated by anything wanting to be a problem. Excuse me. Could they communicate better? A mouse could easily manipulate an older mouse could easily manipulate a young elephant. That could cause problems. So anyway, now I'm dealing with all these little pieces of myself. It's just endless. The amount of shit on the other side that needs to be fixed is endless. And here I am, still stuck in this body. Excuse me. There's stuff on the other side that's good, a lot of it, okay? Most of what we have over there is good, but none of it is doing enough to stand up to what's causing problems, to get them to buzz off long enough to let things flow the way they need to, so I can get out of here naturally. So that was a dilemma before. I understand why things went they did. That was fine. Now we have a new story. Now we have different. They're totally different. I remember one time, one of my lives as a Japanese general. Excuse me, don't mean to be gross. I had arranged to get my, I forget which, there's a name for them. It's the person that's with you that would commit seppuku, that they chop your head off so you don't suffer a lot. My something or other, whatever. And it was because I failed my whatever, the lord of that township. It was a big one. It's a large province in Japan. I devised a battle strategy, and they just knew it somehow. Imagine that. Again, here's original first being female. They've always run our lives, the male and female. Of course, they're dead now, forever. But so we lost many men. I put the whole province in jeopardy. So I was going to just take myself home, do the honorable thing. Feudal Japan, pretty crazy place. Had a few lives there. Like Tomoegos and Crazy Bitch from Hell. Hi. And the Lord, whatever he is, he came over there, said he was going to, not the Lord, the top general. He's considered like that. He came in, and he was going to commit seppuku next to me. And he said, now that you're, since you're, I honor what you're doing, but now that you're leaving, I cannot take care of my people, so now I too must go. So anyway, needless to say, nothing happened. Like I said, this will seem insane to some, but it's a record to leave for everyone. Anyway, so it's just insane what's going on over there. No one takes charge to get things done. There's no organization whatsoever. None. We have our family out in space that has already done so much for you, and no one's aware. They do that on purpose. They're not politicians. They don't want your attention and praise. Politicians, that's another word for scum. Excuse me. Anyway, so the other side set up with insanity. Others, thanks, sweetie. Nice bird. The bird itself is talking early in the morning. Animal Essence is talking through the bird's tones. They're literally saying, it's okay now, we're coming out of bodies, but for those that don't know, Animal Essence has been abused more than anything else. So they actually asked to be taken out of bodies, but that was already being done. Excuse me. My voice is messing up. That feels a little better. Stuff trying to get in there to mess up my vocal cords. Don't talk about this, you're weak, you're this. You kill them, what happens? You're fine. No, that wasn't clear in the throat. It was the energy behind it. Eventually, when you all wake up, you're going to understand that, see and feel it. And some of you already have that listen. I'm not... You're all the ones that are going to teach everyone else. Excuse me. I'm just here to change shit. And I have. More than you'll ever know until you get home. Get out of your body. So I'm kind of... excuse me. That's why I'm done with this crap. Those of my family of Source, we're all family, but there's certain members here that are definitely my family, my Source family. They have some of my spirit inside them, plus they're part of Lily Arae. That's my family. People don't like it, they can eat shit and die. How's that, huh? I don't like this. Well, go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Go somewhere else and run your mouth. Lots of times people get run. They're run to actually say things. Pushed to do it. Drinking, smoking anytime you alter your conscious mind or set it. If, like, for those of you that drink, that don't drink, and your body's made to give you a problem with it, please don't ever do that. I've made a point now of not doing that on video anymore because that's wrong to you, and I never thought about it until it popped into my head, and I said, damn. It's never my intention to cause someone a problem. I think we have enough of those in life. But if you drink too much, and I've done that, done that more than once. But if you drink just a little bit, you can relax. If you can drink and you have a little bit of a drink or whatever, just to soft bits, relax. When you get stoned, folks, messes up your brain. Don't do it. You want to wake up, quit smoking pot, okay? Quit smoking anything. It gums up your brain. Doesn't mean you can't do this like that. But if you want to achieve your full self, really become who you are, you need to lessen that up or get rid of it. The habit. When I was a kid, I just had so much crap. For a little while there, short term, I was just staying stoned. That's stupid as hell. It wasn't quite staying stoned, but it seemed like it. It's a short period, but went through that quick, got rid of it. Makes you apathetic. Literally, the weed itself goes into your blood, goes through your body, and it literally starts getting absorbed in your brain. So, for those of you that do smoke, you might want to have an extra touch of crystal of any kind, selenite, and citrate. That'll help you out, and wouldn't hurt to have some. If you're pineal based, or even if you're not, it'd help to have some lapis. Excuse me, lapis lazuli. 1 minute. I've been coated with these little teeny pieces of myself and other crap. Everything that's out there, it's making its last ditch effort. I don't have too much. Things are set up for me to get out of this body soon. So according to what's trying to run the other side, I don't have, quote unquote, much longer. They keep pushing me to hurry up and do this and that. And I look at them and I said, what the frack's the matter with you? I'm in a body that's dying. Uh, everything I'm dealing with, I get my head worked on so much, you can't even stand up. And then while I'm getting my head worked on to try and help me get out of here, the next thing you know, I have all these little teeny pieces of myself and a little bit of this, a little bit of that crap on the other side, other pieces of source hanging around. They're all over the place. And then they get in to make it more dizzy, so I can't do anything. So I kill them, and then it goes back and forth. GJ sounds like a nut. Actually, I've had, 2 different groups of psychiatrists say no, that I'm mentally healthy as shit. They don't understand me, but they just look at me and they say, that's it. Whatever, that's it. They understand I'm aware of things of doors that they see cracked, and I actually walk back and forth through that same door. They're really cool people. Anyway, you all know I've excuse me, you all know that I've retired, that, I have done a couple things for people, but I've retired. I've stopped taking those consults. I had to get out of here. I have to get out of here, and I had to get away from that. I'm trying to finish, rewriting the second book. I found so many little errors in there. It's just, but as I rewrite it, I'm doing it as per 2015 when I was putting it out. I even put a clause in the beginning of the book saying that I was rewriting it and explaining a couple things. If I don't, then I'm not being honest, then I suck. I don't suck. I'm in a human body, and whether or not you're in a human body, everyone makes mistakes. They're called progress points along becoming, improving yourself, becoming who you are, and making who you are a little better than who you are. Not better than anyone else, but who you are, and no one's better than you either. It won't be that much longer before what I tell you is a known fact. 100 years from now, all this stuff is going to be understood by the vast majority of friends in space. And then these words that I give you, this understanding, these different understandings, whether you care to agree with it or understand it yet, or you can't understand it yet or can, it's all real. It's all real. That and a lot more. Thank you. Right before the light flashed like that, I was going to say there's so much that I just can't tell you yet, or ever, in a body. Excuse me. And that's when the light flickered. So, some of our ET friends, they've been coming to myself and family members for a long, source family members and others. We're all family, folks. We all came from the original first being. Doesn't mean we need to stand together, hold hands, and sing "Come By I." But if you want to, that's cool too. Not a damn thing wrong with it. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying, let's be realistic. We don't have to be like that, but it's important that we know who we are and see each other as what we are. Understand where you came from. That's why I wrote those damn books. The first one, I got to take care of that. I got to hurry up and do that too. What I was saying before when I was talking about the console thing, having, stop doing that. The business, everything is Deanna's. This is all her, her business. She owns it. It's not the kind of business that just anyone can help you with. You have to be awake and aware. There's not too many of us on the planet right now. Okay, there's over 20. Barely. So, and she's been pouring money into my lawsuits, new AC system for the house, $10,500. Now footing the lawyer bill. I mean, I help her here, okay, but I'm not trying to pull the sheets over someone's eyes. I won't do that. But I'm telling you, I've got no attachment to that bank account. We work together, sometimes argue and fight together. It's what people do in body. No one gets hit hard. No one gets hit harder than Deanna, except me. Now, there's other people out there that get hit real hard, too. Stephen Lewandowski has been beat to hell forever, man, driven nuts. But Deanna and I get the... Being near me, there's right here next to me. I get pounded all the time, and I kill it, deal with it, clean it, freeze it, do what I need to. And I take the stuff off of her as much as I can, but... War, countries going at each other. What the hell's that about? Can all these people involved in this thing be quote-unquote evil? No. It's the disgusting attitude and thought process of those on the other side that run them. Someone came up to me one time and said, Jay, I really enjoy listening to you, and I understand what you're talking about. When you talk about negativity, it's like those Muslim, they're evil. And I said, what? Their religion is sick, just like all religions. That one extremely vicious. Christianity, right there with it. The Jews, right there with them. But the people, no. You can go into any church or whatever, and you can feel a lot of love in the people that are there. A lot of fear, too. Fear makes us do stupid things. It was designed like that. Sometimes it'll help us, enable us to actually save someone's life. Creation is the way it is because of the original first being. Okay? When you can actually see what's going on and what's happening as far as spirit energy, read their thought processes, whether in the body or not, then you understand. When you've had over 10.846 trillion lives, you begin to understand. When you're as strong as I am and you've seen all this crap, you understand. And you also don't have to worry about caring about what other people say. Someone gets really stupid. I used to get involved every once in a while and say something. It's only, 3, 4, 5 times? I've been doing this crap for years. Tired of dealing with it. More importantly, I need to get home. So anyways, talking about the money for a reason. The closer I am to going, I said this, an hour ago? The closer I am to finishing up what I need to do, which is closer to going to where I can go, the other side's been going nuts. A lot of stuff, and most of the stuff on the other side that wants to get active to get against this, they're going nuts. They're going nuts. Our friends finishing these 2 books. The first one I took care of, just little stuff here and there. So many words that didn't even fit, just not even proper English. And I'm like, damn. Both those books, when I wrote them, I was finding the original first being male and female. And the other stuff. So, It was nuts. There was the other large source beings. It's crazy. Anyway, so I'm trying to finish that, and then in the meantime, keep the videos going, but also our friends from from space, other planets, call them ETs. They're family. They're friends. They've been coming in and out so much, taking parts of taking reproductive material from myself and Deanna and to make these new kids, which there's already some of them around from other couplings, matches, whatever. We call them test tube babies here. It's just how many of the planets create their children. They use the material and then they produce them elsewise. I'm not going to bother going through that process of looking at it. I got too much crap to do. But anyway, so it actually came to the point where they were materializing enough of their bodies when they're here, where Deanna and I are literally running into them. They're waiting to come forward. They're waiting to be shown. No, it's not like they've never come out. Hello? I am aware and I'm not self-serving. It is what it is. There it is. I have to deal with it. If you don't want to deal with it, turn the damn video off. What the hell are you doing? Go do something that's fun for you. This is for people who understand what's really going on. So anyway, it's been so intensive. Everything they do, everything that's going on, the way we interact, and now physically bumping into each other, that finishing this primary lawsuit thing where it needs to be, which is about to happen. Fixing the book, straightening out the book thing, and getting that third book squared away. I might even finish it, just make it a fast book. We'll see. Getting everything set up that I can here in the house. But now that, and these videos are so important for our friends coming in, Serenity, I can't even see names in my head. There's part of Gaia working on my head, trying to help. Gaia and Gaira. Because Gaira's actually active right now, so it's messing up my head, but there's nothing around messing with them. Unicorn energy, I've talked about it, how aggressive it is. It's in Bornite. Well, it comes from source, okay? You know what I am. So, and male unicorn energy is incredibly aggressive. It's like, I'm not waiting for it. I'm going to go to it and kill it. That's male unicorn energy, okay? Dragon has a stand there and destroy power that's unreal, but unicorn's aggressive. It goes after it. Anyway, so it's important for these videos to happen so you can see some of them, because they want to show themselves. This is a big part of their introduction. We talk with them all the time. I talk with them all the time. I know when they're coming in because I know it from the other side, and then they'll talk to me. Serenity said she was coming in Thursday and Friday, but she was very easy, light about the way she said it. She's Serpoian, Eben, Gray. It's the same one Brigitte called Shiny. Just, but you gave her that name, and then we just asked her, and she gave us Serenity. It's, you might have a friend, and you want one friend to call you John, and the other one you want him to call you Bob. It doesn't matter; it's a name, but we just go with whatever they want. The name of Lorian, the rest of them, Serpatient. They're giving us names that are temporary to give you a focal point for understanding a certain race. When they come out, they'll tell you who the hell they are. A lot of their, vocal cords and stuff, they don't talk like us. That's why so many of them, they're older races too, they're so strong with telepathy. Different beings talk with clicks and stuff. Clicks, clacks, and sounds. We can't make those sounds. That's why they also have universal translators. I've tried to show you that these ETs are here to help. They're supposed to get an introduction here before I go. So why am I bringing this up? I'm tired of being here. I'm about done with this shit. We just had our computers knocked out. Okay? I took my nice laptop and brought it in to put a 1 gig solid state drive in it. A 1 terabyte solid state drive in it. Make it a little faster. But my computers that I use for making the videos, for rendering these videos and doing stuff, plus I got to take the imagery that we get on the SDX cards from these 5 cameras we bought, because our friends, RETs, want to show themselves, and they're going to. We set it up, they come over here, they were playing with it, turning it on and off. They were doing it different frames. We watched them. Okay, now we can see it on the video. We're not normal. Okay, screw normal. We're different. Deanna's really strong, and I'm the strongest thing that's ever been anywhere. That's not a brag. It's just a damn fact. I almost always wear overalls, so I got up late. This house was insane last night. It was made to be that way. I couldn't get any damn sleep. Shit's done to us, folks. That's no excuse for being stupid, for doing something wrong that you know is wrong. But your lives, the major parts of it, are usually controlled, most often controlled by the other side, and the other side's chaos right now. When I get out of here, the most important last piece of air is free, what I am, and then it all comes together, and then that's it. Game's over for the idiots. It's like you, out of the gene pool, wham, deleted. Creation's lifeguard. Get out of the gene pool. I call myself Creation's janitor because I am. Plain and simple. So fed up. So anyway, so they're knocking out one brand new computer had a broken card in it. The other computer I was using to do all these videos, I had someone coming in. I had the government trying to put a block on a computer. There was some guy was breaking in trying to feed me a bunch of information, force feeding it onto my hard drive. And then I had the other side screwing around with it all the time. So it just poof. So I got it fixed, spent $1,000, for that, and one other little thing. Beefing it up and have it fixed. I went to crank it up and it's fracked to hell. And this is by an extremely reputable firm. Okay, I'm not mad at them. I'm taking it back today and say, this is how much I spent. Fix it or give me a new one. I have that right. But I'm not going to give them a hard time. I understand. And I'm going to whip out a couple grand, or Deanna's going to whip out a couple grand. Let me say that properly, to buy a brand new kick-ass computer. And then we're still waiting on the other real strong one that was brand new, with the card just mysteriously broke. Brand new, just firing it up, all of a sudden bam. I'm like, so that's the other side. You see, some could say it was the aliens, it's the government. No, it was the other side that did it. By the way, our friends in other bodies from other planets, like you've had lives in those bodies, who do you think runs them? The other side? The other side runs everything. I've said stuff, done stuff. That's stupid as hell, and it's not me. I have to pay for it, but it wasn't me. When all this shit goes, you have no idea how nice your lives are going to be. I've been saying that for a long time. I was saying 2020 is when that's going to happen. Well, hopefully that'll still be the case. So anyway, I don't know how many thousands of dollars later, now we have to go buy another real strong computer, brand new. Then I have to load up all the software on it. The software is not cheap. So it's not my doing, it's not Deanna's doing. But we're getting screwed with, so we can't catch our, it's not catching them. They're going to show themselves. It's not them putting on an act, but it's them allowing us to capture their image and put it on video. It's time for this stuff to happen, folks. They've been here forever. You've been in their bodies. You know how many of you have been Anunnaki? Anunnaki are not bad. It's a different race of people. A lot of them are really cool. Excuse me. A lot of them are cool as hell. The ones out that have been running this planet are, the ones in charge running it, assholes. They were running it, actually. Let me change what I said. The ones that were running the planet were jerks. They don't run the planet either anymore. Deanna and I got a ton of visitation. It was just nonstop. They have sensors that are subdimensional. They listen to everything we say. That's why when I say right now, I don't give a damn about catching them on video and giving it to you anymore. Fuck that shit. I don't care. I'm tired of being here. Now that I've made that physical public statement, it doesn't matter if I ever put this video out. They just heard what I said in body. They don't have to wonder, did I get that right? With telepathy-wise, whatever. Through telepathy, did I hear him think that properly? Was he really sending that out? When I say it with words, physical words, yeah, they got it. So they can show their damn happy selves and let me know, and let me know ahead of time. Or not. Holy shit, my head's firing up like a son of a bitch. One time, and I got to talk to them just a minute. That took all of 2 seconds. It's like, I'll talk to you later. I just don't give a crap anymore about that. Deanna and the rest of them will take care of that when I'm gone. I'm done playing. I'm done being nice. I'm done with all this shit. Anyway. Some of these folks are making new plans now. There's Serenity, there's Tier, there's my it's a family member, source family member. He's on the drop council. Well, they're changing a game plan or something. Whatever. Anyway, it's not that I don't care, but I don't care about that. It's not my issue. Not worried about it anymore. Let them worry about it. Force them to do something if they want. If not, I don't give a shit. I'm so pissed about dealing with these morons on the other side, going through these computers. You're kidding me. When you can see what's going on, then you understand. It makes it easier to take. I'm not running around freaking out like, I don't know what's happening. No, I know what's happening. And I'm pissed about it, and I can't do shit while I'm in this damn body. I don't wait for someone else to do shit. I act. I don't have hope. I don't need it. Hope is a wonderful thing, but not for me. I have to act. I have to produce. I have to produce action. I'm not here for anything else, and it's not me anyway. Compassion and fortitude. The format, directive to literally serve. So the computers are getting taken out. It's the other side. Software doesn't load. Spend $1,000 updating and repairing a computer, and it doesn't do shit. By people who know what they're doing. It's incredible. It's incredible. So there's idiots running your lives. How does that feel? So many of them, almost all of them don't know. I've got stuff trying to help me that's never had a life. This reminds me of, it's not a direct analogy, but it reminds me of a joke I saw one time. 2 vultures sitting in a tree, and the one vulture looks at the other vulture and says, "Patience, my ass, I'm going to kill something." Sometimes you get to the point where you just have to do something. It's not right for everyone to suffer. I don't so much matter, but I'm tired of going through this crap. Dana doesn't deserve this shit. You don't deserve this shit. Folks, other stuff runs your lives. You're not a puppet, but when they want you to move your arm, you're going to move your arm. Things are crapped up on creation, man. It's unreal. It's not that there's not good moments. No one knows how to do anything. The original first being male and female ran everything. Now they're gone, and it's time for their way to be gone. But no one knows how to do anything, and there's too much spirit over there. It's never even had a life trying to run things. Little pieces that'll come off of others, and there's some of the old folk hanging around that are just trying to abstain from things as much as they can and keep shit moving somehow. And that ain't gonna work for me. That ain't gonna happen. Anyway, I do have a strong compassion and love for everything. Everything, everyone is what I am. It's just what I am. So, but shit's got to change. And it's gonna. But I'm at the point now that I'm literally faced with a question: what is it gonna take from me? So, having put together this video and having said it out loud, I'm doing my part. I won't stop doing my part. But something has to change. Something has to happen. And I'm not going to wait much longer for other people to do something. Folks, love you, man. Have a good one. Really.